What if I told you the sales funnel, the thing every startup, every SaaS company, every B2B marketer has been optimizing for the last 30 years, is becoming obsolete? Not because it was wrong, but because something fundamentally better is replacing it. Today I'm breaking down a concept called the Unfunnel. What it is, why it matters, and what you can do about it right now, even if you're a team of 5. Stay with me. This one is going to change how you think about revenue. Here's the classic GTM model most companies run on. Traffic flows into marketing automation, gets handed to an SDR, passed to an AE, logged in a CRM, and hopefully closed. Clean, logical, sequential, and absolutely riddled with problems. 5 that kill companies. 1. Fragmentation. Marketing, sales, and ops live in different tools, different dashboards. Nobody has the full picture. 2. Manual handoffs. Every time a lead moves from one team to another, context gets lost. Lost context means lost deals. 3. Batch processing. You launch a campaign, you wait, you launch another. Meanwhile, your competitor is reaching the same buyer right now. 4. Lagging signals. By the time a human sees that a prospect visited your pricing page 3 times, the moment has passed. 5. Stage fiction. Buyers don't move in a clean MQL to sequel to opportunity line. They never did, but our CRMs pretend they do. The deeper issue? The entire funnel is human-orchestrated. People navigating tools, copying data, writing emails, scheduling follow-ups. That made sense when software was the bottleneck. It's not anymore. Here's the mental model that separates companies winning right now from everyone else. Most companies are adding AI features to their existing workflow. The winners are using AI to replace the workflow itself. Think about Harvey, the AI built for law firms. It didn't give lawyers a better search bar. It changed how legal work gets done. AI became the operator. Lawyers became the decision makers. That is exactly what's happening in go-to-market right now. Instead of your reps logging into Salesforce, checking dashboards, writing emails, booking meetings, an AI layer does all of that continuously, in real time, at a scale no human team can match. The CRM doesn't disappear. It just stops being the interface. So what does this actually look like? 5 layers. Layer 1, signals. Forget lead forms. The Unfunnel starts with signals. Website behavior, product usage, hiring trends, news events, intent data, support tickets. Most companies already have these. They're just scattered and ignored. Layer 2, the AI operator. This is the brain. It reads the signals, identifies which accounts are showing buying intent, decides when to act and what to say, and orchestrates actions across your entire stack. This is not automation. Automation follows rules. This is decision-making at scale. Layer 3, execution. Once a decision is made, the system acts. Personalized outbound, dynamic ads, meetings booked, CRM updated, no batch cycles, no waiting for Monday stand-up. Layer 4, systems of record. Your CRM becomes the memory layer. Still critical, but no longer the interface your team lives in. Layer 5, the feedback loop. Every action teaches the system which messages converted, which accounts engaged, what drove velocity. The AI uses this to get better automatically. A self-optimizing revenue engine. If you're still measuring MQLs per month and dials per day, you're measuring the effort of a system that's being replaced. Here's what actually matters now. Signal coverage. What percentage of your total addressable market are you receiving signals from? Time to action. From signal detected to first relevant touch should be minutes, not days. Account progression velocity. How fast are accounts moving toward buying readiness? Message to context fit. Is what you're sending actually relevant to where that buyer is right now? And feedback loop latency. How fast does a won or lost deal improve your next action? If your weekly revenue review still starts with MQLs generated this month, you're optimizing for the wrong game. I want to be honest with you. Most companies won't make this transition successfully. Not because the technology is hard, but because of what's around it. 5 friction points. 1. Dirty, fragmented data. The AI operator is only as good as the signals it receives. 2. Comp plans that still reward lead volume. Your reps will optimize for what they're paid for. 3. Org structure blur. When AI handles execution, the SDR, AE, and marketing lines start collapsing. That's uncomfortable. 4. Change resistance. Sellers who grew up in the funnel will resist losing control of outreach. 5. Brand and compliance risk. You need guardrails on what the AI is actually sending. Companies that treat this as a RevOps project will fail. Companies that treat it as a GTM operating model redesign will win. Practical time. You don't need to boil the ocean. Step 1. Pick one motion. Outbound to a defined ICP, expansion in existing accounts, or churn prevention. 1. Not all 3. Step 2. Inventory your signals. List everything you already collect. You have more than you think. Step 3. Define 3 to 5 trigger-to-action pairs. For example, new VP of Engineering joins a target account and product usage drops. That triggers a CSM alert plus a tailored executive email. Specific. Testable. Step 4. Put a human in the loop at first. Review every AI-generated action for the first few weeks. Build trust. Catch errors before they scale. Step 5. Measure against the new metrics. Time to action, reply rates, account progression. Not lead volume. Step 6. Expand. Once one motion is compounding, extend to the next. Compounding beats moonshots. Every time. Here's what I want you to leave with. The funnel is not dying because it was wrong. It's dying because it's no longer necessary. What's replacing it doesn't move prospects through stages. It moves your entire market toward you. That's the unfunnel. The question isn't whether to adopt AI in your GTM. It's whether you'll treat it as a feature or as the operator. If this clicked, subscribe. I break down GTM and AI strategy every week, and drop a comment. What's one signal your company is already collecting but completely ignoring? I read every reply. See you in the next one.